Welcome to the Wrong Call Sportscast. Josh Tidwell, Dave Yagi. We are back to do what we do. And boy, have we got a great topic to start this show, buddy.
Well, I think everybody knows what we're going to be talking about.
You got to start the show with one thing. Hoosiers?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. What about them Indiana Hoosiers?
Got
making
Natty,
history.
The Natty.
Making
champs.
history. 16-0, perfect season, college football national champions. Did you ever in your wildest dreams of all time think that you would say those words?
No.
No, never, ever in my entire life did I see it.
But now it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The transfer portal and NIL have made, well, they've killed the SEC, and they have made teams like Indiana a powerhouse in college football.
Yeah, because now everybody can pay their players.
Everybody can pay the players now. It's an even playing field. And
kids want to go where they have playing time.
They
don't want to wait fucking 3 or 4 years.
like they used to. Because all them years at Alabama, guys sat and waited because they knew their 1 year of they got to start and play would put them in the NFL under Nick Saban.
Correct. But now guys want to do it a lot quicker, a lot faster.
Absolutely. So, and boy, oh boy, was it something to see on Monday night. Absolutely amazing. The number one,
stressful.
The number one Indiana Hoosiers beat number 10 Miami 27-21 in Miami for a college football national championship. So the first team to go 16-0 since the 1894 Yale Bulldogs.
And why did they have a 16-game season back then?
Who the hell knows? But if you look at their schedule back then, they played like
school. They were playing like high school.
They played high school teams and rec teams and shit like that.
Fuck all that.
That didn't matter whatsoever. But how many first for Indiana? Their first college football championship, their first number one ranking, their first Heisman Trophy winner,
their first Rose Bowl,
their
first Peach Bowl.
Yeah. First.
On the same year.
And they're going to most likely end up with their very first number one overall pick in the NFL draft.
I don't think that, but yeah.
I don't think they've got one that's, I mean, they've had, IU's had players drafted, but never.
No, I'm just saying I don't think Mendoza's going to go first overall.
Oh, yeah. Tom Brady and Mark Davis were down there on the sideline just doing and gone over his ass. So.
I hope not, but
obviously you watched the game here. I watched the game at home with some friends and family, and as an IU fan, you're hoping that they win the game, and it was stressful as all freaking get out.
I was nervous as soon as the game started. I got nervous.
It turned into a great game. I mean,
it actually was, yeah.
If you're a lot of people that
there was no bullshit calls.
Okay, when it gets to calls, there was no bull, but there's a point with letting them play, and you got to call some shit, right?
Yeah, call some shit. I understand. Yeah, but they weren't ticky-tacky.
They weren't, and they did not.
I was hoping IU would be far enough ahead in scoring that would never even, but boy, it stayed close, and I was like, there's going to be a bullshit flag somewhere.
That one hit on Mendoza with the helmet to helmet under the
that should have been called.
Should have been called.
Even all the announcers were like, that should have been called.
Yep. But in the same sense, with the fake, the RPO, he looks like a runner. So I think
helmet to helmet.
I think the defender has a right to tackle him there, yes, but the helmet to helmet, leading with the crown of the helmet, should have been the call. And boy, there was a lot.
You can't go helmet to helmet on a quarterback anyway,
ball or not.
Right.
Yes.
At least in the NFL. I don't know about college.
It should be the same. They have more targeting in college than they do in NFL. And then boy, some PIs that didn't get called. There was a lot of holding on receivers.
I saw lots of holding.
Saw lots of holding on the line. I think there was one big run that Fletcher had on the outside. They had Aiden Fisher turned all the way around. They showed it 16 times on television and no call. but they were consistent with it. So the stuff they weren't calling for.
They just called the overly blatant.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah. So
we let you do all this, but you took it one step further.
Yeah, I commend the referees for it. I think it was a ACC crew that did the game, or no, it wasn't ACC crew. It was a Big 12 or something like that crew. So I commend the referees for that because there was a lot of no calls in that game, and it was entirely too close for comfort. I was a ball of stress the whole second half.
Yeah, I was getting nervous. I was definitely getting nervous. I was so scared of the bullshit call.
Well,
I was like, Indiana's going to get fucked on some bullshit call.
well, late in that game, they got that roughing the passer on Indiana on Carson Beck when he got hit in the back. And I thought, shit, this is it. This is the start of the demise.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
Everything was just happening so fast, and every play meant everything.
couple highlights of that game, obviously.
Was the Pornhub girl in the audience?
Well,
for
yeah,
Miami?
that was great. That was great.
And then she's like, "Oh, so upset. ESPN was filming. What? Now you're camera shy?
Yeah, right. I
You're a whore.
You've been butt ass naked on every computer screen.
She
in
was
America.
gonna fucking choo-choo train the whole Miami team if they won.
Yeah, it was funny. I saw a lot of memes on that afterwards, and every man in America going, oh, when they put it on TV.
I had no idea it was until that meme popped up. So the same one. I was like, "Who
they
the
showed
fuck
her on
is that?"
TV, and we're all sitting around my house. I'm like, porn star.
No, I was like, that's not the Hawk Tua girl.
I know who she is. But what about the 4th and 5 call? Now, Dave, you're always screaming about taking the points.
I am
Always screaming about taking the points. And at that moment, that game.
And there's NFL games over the weekend that a certain team got fucked if they would have taken the fucking
Absolutely.
points.
So during that play, 4th and 5, I'm stressed because the game's close. I'm like, this game's you got to take the points here. It's way too long. Signetti takes the timeout, comes back out, the offense and I am just shitting a brick, dude. I'm going, oh my God, you gotta get these 3 points.
Yeah.
And then that was.
I was doing the same thing. I was like, wrong. You're leaving fucking points on the field.
In a tight game.
Yeah.
That was.
The points are the premium.
Absolutely. And that play in particular for Mendoza is going to go down in infamy.
Yeah.
It's like Indiana. It's going to be Indiana lore.
Yeah, they put the Superman cape on him on the
They sure did.
shit.
That kid got beat to death. I mean, they had pressure on him early and often in that game.
Yeah.
The first quarter, I mean, they were all over him getting pressure.
With a bloody lip.
Yeah, but yeah, that play, and he willed himself. Once he got hit and turned at the 5-yard line, he was going in.
Yeah.
That was an amazing, amazing football play by Mendoza. That was your Heisman moment. That was your first round draft pick moment. That
there was a defining moment for what the team was about.
Absolutely.
I mean, honestly,
I could not believe
it was really cool, but boy, you don't fuck this up. Do not fuck this up.
Yeah.
And they didn't, thank God.
I agree. Like I said, I was nervous as hell when they came back out with the offense. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Dude, anything could happen.
Yeah. That's big nuts. I text everybody in the group. I'm like, this motherfucker's pulling out the Dan Campbell nuts on this one.
Yeah, and we saw how that worked out for Campbell this year.
It was very bad. He overdid it this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have to get a nut cut because he needs to slow down on the big nuts. Yeah.
Go ahead and let some pressure out of those fucking things.
But an amazing game. Absolutely awesome. This is the 18th time a player has won the Heisman and their team has won the national championship. I was surprised it was that many. Just the last few of note. There was 18
Joe
of them.
Burrow.
Devontae Smith with Alabama in 2020. Joe Burrow in 2019 with LSU.
Yeah.
Were the last couple. Like Derrick Henry was another one, and there was quite a few. Again, 18 of them. But the most recent, obviously, Heisman Mendoza and the Indiana Hoosiers. So let's talk about the turnaround for a program for the Hoosiers. With Signetti, and I mentioned the NIL and transfer portal has opened this stuff
college
up.
Free agency.
It is.
That's all there is to it. IU has money to spend. Mark Cuban pumped money into the university.
He did. He said a couple weeks ago, he said, I think they're going to be way happier than they were last year.
Yeah.
With what he gave.
So, yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it.
And it does. It's helped and made a difference, like you said.
It's legal.
Yeah, once everybody can pay the players, it's different. But
then you're going to get guys that don't want to wait other places, and they're like, IU's going to let me start.
Yeah,
they just won a national title.
Yep, they won a national title. Then Alberto Mendoza hit the transfer portal.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because they already picked up the other kid,
Josh Hoover from TCU. He's going to be their starter next year.
So he wants to go play somewhere else, but he can't come back to IU. You never fucking know.
No, he could
get a year starting somewhere.
He could go start at Georgia Tech for a year. Hoover's got 1 year. He plays. Mendoza comes back.
I mean, the fucking Carson Beck is already on his second NFL contract.
So
college already picked up his 5th-year option. Because the motherfucker's what, 7, 8?
Well, he played 6 years.
He didn't go to any class this year.
Well, no,
he lives in $1 million penthouse.
He graduated 2 years ago.
I understand. So that's That's college football has lost its way if you're letting this shit happen.
Well, and again, that's NIL because these guys want to stay.
Then a guy doesn't get drafted. I don't want to be a free agency, but can I come back to college? That's what that one kid tried to do last year that Cincinnati drafted.
Yeah.
And no,
He
buddy,
wanted to come back.
Once you got an agent and you've declared for the draft, you're not allowed to come back.
And these guys in college now, you think about the thousands of hundreds of thousands, whatever the number is of players that are in college football, that 1% or 2% of them make the pros.
Mm-hmm.
So with NIL, what it is now, you're not going to the NFL. You're not getting drafted. If you do, you're going to be an undrafted free agent. So why don't I stay and make $1 million, even if it's $1 million, playing for college? So
I totally get it, man. But 7-8 years.
Oh, I agree. I think it's. Done.
Come the fuck on. You've already graduated.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
Bye, dude.
They got to fix that stuff, which I think again. All of this stuff has just changed within the last few years, the landscape of college football with the money and the transfer portal, and there's a lot to be fixed. There's a lot.
Probably didn't even eat lunch on campus once.
So I've got some notes here, but I want to again a little bit talk about the turnaround at IU. They were coming into this year were the losingest program in all of college football.
Yeah,
they had more losses than anybody else. At 750, IU had 715 losses in Division I football to start this season. Yeah. Currently now, Northwestern has the most losses in college football at 718 because IU obviously didn't lose any games this year.
Right.
So, that helps.
And only lost two last year. Yeah.
So it is one of the greatest things we've ever seen in any sport to go from that terribly bad, horrible to the pinnacle of your sport, the best of the best, national championship. Even if let's say they even lose the national championship game, still getting there, and that turnaround that Signetti's had with the transfer portal, NIL have a lot to do with that.
Weren't they one game away from it last year?
Yeah, they got beat by Notre Dame last year.
And the very next day,
the next game was Notre Dame, Ohio State.
Yeah, okay.
So in 2 years, they went from one of the worst teams in all of college football that won 3 games or 4 games a year before Signetti got there to winning 10 to winning 16. Mm-hmm. So there's very few instances in any sport like this. So I did a little research today. I was looking because I was curious about other turnarounds that have been so big, so dominant in a change. And one of them were the Chicago Cubs with the 2016 World Series win. So the Cubs
and the 2015 team as well.
Yes.
Almost getting to the World Series.
So the Chicago Cubs had 91 losses in 2011, 101 losses in 2012, 96 losses in 2013. In 2014, they brought in Theo Epstein from his success with the Red Sox.
Moneyball.
Yep. So they bring in Epstein. They sign John Lester.
Yeah.
And that year was it 15? Chris Bryant had his debut, and they go to the NLCS.
And he won MVP.
Yes. So, and then the following year, obviously, the great season the Cubs had.
He was NL MVP.
Yeah. Then 2016, the great year they had, win a World Series.
Yep.
So, huge turnaround in MLB. It's one of those, you bring the right guys in, you bring somebody new in to run the show like Signetti. Boom, you go from irrelevant.
And they were damn near in the World Series again the following year.
Yeah, so you go
and then right after that,
right back to the dumps. But so that's a huge turnaround in sports. The other one, the number one turnaround in sports that everything I read and looked at today was also a football team.
85 Bears?
The other kind of football team.
Soccer.
Yeah. So, have you ever watched the show Ted Lasso?
No, dude.
It's hilarious. It's great.
No.
It's
no.
It is sampled off of this a little bit. So the 2015 Leicester City in the Premier League soccer in England.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know if it's Leicester. I don't know what it is.
Leicester sounds more British.
It might be Leicester.
More European.
Leicester City in 2015 again, true Ted Lasso story. After 10-year hiatus in the Premier League, because they relegate teams, you go up and down.
Yeah, you suck. You're going.
Yeah, you're going down.
Double A, triple A.
Yeah. So, Leicester City was after 10 years in the lower league, returned to the Premier League in the 2014-2015 season. That season, they finished 14th, because 15th, they would have been relegated back down to the lower level again. So their first year back in the Premier League, they finished 14th. The following year, entering the 2015-16 season, they were a 5,000 to 1 odds to win the Premier League championship. Now, in context, the Hoosiers, to start the season, were 100 to 1 odds to win the national championship. Leicester was.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Leicester was 5,000 to 1 odds to win the Premier League championship that year. And they went on to win the Premier League championship that year. After 10 years not in the Premier League.
What year was that?
2016.
Oh, that's pretty recent.
Yeah. Same year the Cubs won the World Series.
Yeah.
So 10 years not in the Premier League. They get to the Premier League, almost get relegated again. The next year, they stayed in the Premier League and went on at 5,000 to 1 odds to win the championship. So Leicester City in the other football. Football on the pitch.
Yeah,
so,
it is on the pitch.
On the pitch, as they like to call it. I got a little bit of golf news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Michael Lasasso is foregoing his senior year at Ole Miss to join the LIV. Now, why this is a story is because he's joining the LIV, he has lost his amateur status because he's foregoing his senior year. If he stayed his senior year, because he was the single player national champion in college, he gets an automatic bid to play Augusta in the Masters.
But not anymore.
But since he's went pro, he's no longer the amateur champ. So he does not get to play at Augusta in the Masters this year.
I think he'll take the couple $100 million for.
Probably so. But to get to say you get to play at Augusta, the most gorgeous golf course on the face of earth ever known to man.
A couple $100 million, he can buy that country club membership.
But
and play it as many times as he wants.
Probably, but they let very limited people in. He's probably not going to get his membership. So,
the probably limited number is called money.
If you got enough, yeah. So, but he's going to be a scrub on the LIV tour. But he's still going to make a bunch of money.
Yeah, he's going to make money.
Again, I
think his goal, college kid, man, their goal is to make money.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
But he's the best golfer in college, and now he decided to go pro, and he can't play at Augusta this year. I don't know.
But he can cash checks.
He can cash checks. You damn right he can. TGL was on last night.
I did see that.
Tiger Golf League.
It popped up right after Sports Center when I was switching over to the hockey game.
Jupiter Links.
At 7 o'clock.
The LA Golf Club beat Jupiter Links 8-4. And Justin Rose.
Man, LA Golf Club, man.
I know, the crazy name, right?
Hell of a name.
Thoughtful.
Must have had a fucking think tank for that one.
But Justin Rose hit the very first albatross in the simulator league. You know what an albatross is?
That's 2 under par, isn't it?
3 under par.
3 under par.
He hit a 2 on a par 5. So 3 under par is an albatross. And Justin Rose got the first albatross in the simulation league of the TGL.
Cool.
So way to go, Justin
Did they
Rose.
fly in a big computerized albatross like when you get
that would have been way cool.
When you get a turkey in bowling?
Yeah, the turkey comes across the screen. That would have been badass. But I don't think
whatever the fucking albatross noise make. Aren't they extinct?
I think so.
Or is it the condor?
I think it's condor. I don't know. I'm not up on my endangered species list. This is a sports show, not National Geographic.
Well, just so you know, if you go to Australia, saltwater crocodiles were down to like 5,000 of them, and they fucking bred them.
And now there's 12 million.
There's way more than they can fucking. There's over hundreds of thousands of these fucking things.
We all want to be in the
That's when you know you fuck up.
Yeah. When you get a creature like that, hey, the white rhino, I get it. But a crocodile, we don't need them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you don't need them to terrorize beaches all across. Australia's got enough problems
and shit. So I got some racing news.
The room.
The 24 Hours of Daytona race starts this Saturday.
Man, I'm going to be up all night, too.
It starts at 1:40 p.m. It will run 24 hours. That's why they call it the 24 Hours at Daytona.
Clever name.
Right?
Another think tank. They thought that one, too.
They put a group of people in a room and said, we got to come up with what to name this series.
Yeah, we want to race for a whole day.
A whole 24 hours. Well, let's call it the 24 Hours at Daytona.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How many hours a day? 24, Bill. What are we racing? Daytona.
That's right.
How about, now listen to me.
Just go with me here.
How about 24 hours at Daytona?
I like it.
God damn it, Jim, you're a genius.
So that starts Saturday at 1:40.
Start making T-shirts.
Tony Stewart is returning to NASCAR.
With the team?
No, he sold his team a couple years ago, Stuart
Right.
Haas, and then he went and won a national championship in drag racing. But Tony Stewart is going to make an appearance in the Craftsman Truck Series at Daytona.
Oh, he's going to drive?
Yeah, he's driving. It's his first time in a Craftsman truck since 2005.
I always liked watching the trucks. I thought they were
They are
pretty
fun.
cool.
But he signed with Ram Trucks and Calig Racing to run at Daytona. Calig Racing is going to run 5 trucks on their whole circuit this year. And the 5th team is going to be relegated for rotating in legendary drivers, probably like Jimmy Johnson, the Tony Stewarts, the guys like that, and then up-and-coming talent. So they've added a 5th team that's basically just...
So it's a publicity tour.
It's a publicity team, yeah. But Tony Stewart is coming back to NASCAR this year in Daytona.
Go
to race
get him, Smoke.
in the Craftsman Truck Series. So should be a little fun. That racing is, the truck series is always a little fun, a lot of beating and banging on them trucks. So.
Yeah, I just like the trucks look cool.
I just don't watch a lot of racing anymore.
I don't at all.
Well, never.
But the trucks look cool. I like the semi-truck racing looking.
Well, yeah, the figure eights and the semis.
Yeah. Buses in reverse.
In the NBA, Detroit is still leading the East at 31-10. Oklahoma City is leading the West at 36-8. And our Indiana Pacers are sitting there at 10-34. They are 1-3 since their big 3-game win streak. So
suck out.
Yeah, give it the business. Golden State.
Don't start now.
Golden State lost one of their stars, Jimmy Butler last night, ACL tear in a loss to Toronto. So that's going to be tough for them. They were in the middle of the pack, right on the edge of playoff contention, I believe, currently at the moment. But that's going to be a pretty big loss for them. Steph's getting up there in his age, so don't know how much he's got left in him.
He's almost 40.
Yeah. In college hoops, Arizona is still at number 1 at 18-0. UConn number 2. Michigan number 3.
Is it just Arizona or Arizona State?
Arizona.
Is that the Sun Devils?
The Wildcats.
Oh, the Wildcats.
Yeah. Arizona State's the Sun Devils. So, Arizona number 1, UConn number 2, Michigan number 3. Purdue is number 4, but the new rankings come out tomorrow, I think, or Friday, because Purdue got beat by UCLA last night, 69-67. So they're going to fall. Number 5 is Duke. Number 6, Houston. Number 7, Nebraska. 8, Gonzaga. 9, Iowa State. And 10, Michigan State. So we got 4 teams in the top 10 in the Big Ten. So Big Ten's kicking ass.
Big 15?
Huh?
Big 17?
18, 19, whatever they are. But the Big Ten. The Indiana Hoosiers in basketball are not doing so hot.
They don't need to.
Well, we're a football school. Okay.
And now Michigan is a basketball school.
Right? Yeah. See how this shit changes?
Yeah.
But IU has lost 4 consecutive games. They lost to number 3 Michigan last night, 86-72. After my partying for the championship game on Monday night, I stayed up, watched all the post-game conferences. I watched all the interviews because I just couldn't go to sleep. I was so jacked up. So last night when I got home, I was pretty tired. So I got home, showered, ate dinner, sat down like, ooh, the IU Michigan game's getting ready to start. Turned it on. They were down like 12-0. I'm like, I might as well just fall asleep, and I did. So I didn't see the score till this morning, and they got their butt whipped. But IU played really good to start the season before they hit Big Ten play, and they have not been able to contend in conference play. So it's a shame. They've got a great shooting team, but the Big Ten is a very physical. The IU doesn't have a good front court. They don't have anybody in there to rebound, and so they're just getting killed on the boards, and it's affecting them tremendously.
Or a good coach.
Well, I think they got a good coach. They just his first year transferred all his players in, came with him. Obviously, his son's a monster 3-point shooter, but they don't have any size, and you need size in the Big Ten.
Nepotism.
Probably, but his son's like one of the top scorers in NBA or in college history. He's a baller.
Huh.
But again, they have no inside play. They have nobody, no big in the middle. It's killing them in Big Ten play. So
can't block a chair, huh?
They can't block nothing. They can't get a rebound to save their lives. In the coaching front, we've got a few who've been hired since last week. We lost after the Bills loss. Sean McDermott was let go on Monday.
Yep.
They let McDermott
should have been the GM too.
They let McDermott go and promoted the GM.
He should have been gone too.
Yeah, he didn't give him a defense or a receiver, so that makes sense to me.
He's the one that said, "Hey, let's run the same shit out here, minus a few of the starters."
Yeah, makes no damn sense.
We lost in free agency.
Yeah, How that works is beyond me.
And he gets promoted.
So another coach has been let go. So we have had a few hires happen though. Atlanta hired Kevin Stefanski, the former Browns head coach.
Boy, Baker
Ripped him up. I saw all that today.
He's like, I'm looking forward to seeing you twice a year, Coach.
What, he said something. What did he say?
He said, I still haven't talked to you since you shipped me out of town like a bag of garbage.
Yeah, but what did Stefanski say to get Mayfield to retort?
Said he was a bust or something.
Is that what it was? You're talking about his quarterbacks that he's had in Cleveland or something along them lines?
I might have saved it to post on the
on our social,
one of our socials, but I don't know if I got around to it.
But yeah, I heard what Baker said back, but I didn't hear what Stefanski said to generate that response from Baker. Dave is currently looking.
I'm waiting for my eyes to adjust.
He ain't got his specs on.
I don't have my readers on.
Here it goes.
Failed is quite the reach, pal. Still waiting on a text call from him after I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. Can't wait to see you a couple times a year, Coach.
That was Baker's response. But again, I don't know what Stefanski said to generate that response.
Basically,
he was a bust.
Experiment failed or something like that.
So Stefanski is the new head coach in Atlanta. Jeff Hafley, the former Green Bay defense coordinator, got hired as the Miami head coach. Obviously, John Harbaugh is going to the Giants, the former coach of the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
And Robert Saleh got the Tennessee job, the former defense coordinator of the Niners.
That was like instantaneously.
Right after they lost? After the Niners lost?
Yeah, because they, God damn it, Jason Garrett was there. I listen to Dan Patrick every day. Jason Garrett was there for 6 hours on an interview for that head coach
for Tennessee.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he got off the phone, called his wife. He's like, it was supposed to be a 3-hour interview. It went 6 hours. I think I fucking killed this thing.
Yeah,
and I'm going to get this job. Like 20 minutes later, they're like, Saleh's the head coach for the Titans. He was like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
He goes,
what just happened?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I was a lock.
Yeah. So shit, they hired him immediately.
So that leaves us still with Pittsburgh, Las Vegas, Cleveland, Buffalo, Baltimore, and Arizona still in the hunt for a head coach.
Yep.
And the rumors are Brian Dable to Buffalo. Or Buffalo.
He's going to interview. He's definitely going to interview.
Just because Josh Allen, he was Josh Allen's coordinator when he was destroying stuff for a few years before he left to go to the Giants. So, but the other one is Joe Brady, I think, is the offensive coordinator for Buffalo.
He interviewed today
with the Bills for the head coach job.
I saw that today.
I haven't heard much rumors. Morris texted me today about somebody. He said Golden Domer's going in for a second interview. An ex Notre Dame fella is interviewing for the Pittsburgh job on his second interview, I guess. And his name is
the Bus.
Anthony Weaver, defensive coordinator in Miami. So he's has his second interview at Pittsburgh.
They're going to go young.
He's a minority. Not that matters, but he's a minority candidate.
And that doesn't matter.
45 years old, defense coordinator for Miami.
They have to go young.
They typically do.
Because they're interviewing Mike McCarthy. They're doing.
Yeah, I heard Mike McCarthy. But if the status quo is what it is for Pittsburgh, they want a younger guy that they can keep for many years, hopefully.
Yeah, so, you're on the docket for 20 years here, bud.
Yeah, I mean, if you're 63, bud, you're going to die before you get fired. So, that's about all the news I got. Dave, you ready to hit a little? Oh, you
before
got some
I feel Detroit fucking shit to bed on offensive coordinators.
Who'd they end up getting?
I don't remember his name, but Mike McDaniels went to fucking San Diego.
Yes, I did see that. McDaniels is a great offensive coordinator.
Mike Daniels would have been a perfect fit in Detroit.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. Yeah.
But no, they hired somebody else.
I heard the Colts defensive coordinator is getting some in the circle. Lou Anarumo is getting some interviews.
Yeah.
And so is Jim Bob Cooter.
Yeah, Jim Bob Cooter, I mean, with a name like that, you got to just...
Well, yeah.
You just got to... I mean, hell, he can come over here and I'll talk to him. I'll be like...
Come on, Jim Bob Cooter.
So...
That's a hillbilly name.
We all know what we want to talk about here.
Yeah. So, Dave, hit him with some hockey, bro.
All right, let's hit the ice, guys. Let me clear my throat. All right, NHL. We have two conferences, Eastern, Western. A
That's right.
ping. Each one of them conferences is two divisions. So we will start with the Eastern Conference. Start with Metro, which is short for
Metropolitan,
which means big cities.
big city.
Now, this week I can say Hurricanes, my beautiful Carolina Hurricanes. They're still sitting at number 1. 31-15-4 at 66 points. Number 2, New York Islanders, 27-17-5, 59 points. Number 3, Pittsburgh Penguins, 23-14-11 at 57 points. Now we move to the Atlantic Division in the Eastern Conference, which is the Atlantic Ocean. Therefore, they call it the Atlantic Division. We have Tampa Bay Lightning sitting at number 1, 31-13-4, 66 points. Detroit Red Wings, 30-16-4, 64 points. And the Montreal Canadiens at 28-15-7 at 63 points. Now we're going to move to the Western Conference. We all know that.
Yeah.
Start with the Central Division, which is anything from Chicago to the West.
There you go.
Number 1,
Geography lessons.
Colorado
folks.
Avalanche, 34-5-8.
5 losses.
They have lost 1 regulation game since they set the record damn near a month ago.
They on fire.
They are on fire, and they're sitting at 78 points.
Woo!
Number 2 in that division, I just watched the Stars last night. They kicked the shit out of the Bruins. 28-13-9 at 65 points. And Minnesota Wild sitting at 28-14-9 at 65 points at your number 3 spot. Now we're going to the Pacific Division, Pacific Ocean. That's why they call it
West.
Pacific Division.
See, they're smart. Again, sitting in rooms like, are we called? We going that way? Let's call it
Yeah.
the Pacific.
Yeah, no shit. Wait, West and East?
Yeah, but this shit, it works.
Quit thinking so hard, Carl.
That's right. Easy, Jim.
The
Golden Knights. All right, Bob. We got this.
The Golden Knights of Las Vegas sitting at 24-12-12, 60 points. Number 2 in that division, Edmonton Oilers, 25-18-8, 58 points. Number 3, the Ducks are back.
Oh, they made it back in.
Anaheim Mighty Ducks sitting at 25-21-3 at 53 points. So that's your roundup of hockey on the standings in the divisions and the conferences. But we had an amazing
goalie fight?
Yes.
Yes, I was hoping you were gonna bring that up.
The first goalie fight since 2013.
Yes, it was so badass. I saw the highlights.
Yep, yep.
That dude skated 200 feet.
Oh, he went from all the way back
All the
to
way
his
down.
net.
Yeah.
He watched the Sharks goalie hit his defenseman and came unglued and fucking
It
went
was
right up.
awesome.
Yep. If you're curious about the two, it was the Sharks goalie that started the fight when he hit the Florida Panthers defenseman behind their net when the scrum was coming up. The goalie decided, I'm going to come out and I'm going to get in this shit. So Alex Nidal
Yes,
Nadal Djokovic.
that one. That's
Something
his name.
like that. Alex, I don't think he's American. But he's
He
the
might not
one
be.
that came out from his net and the
And went-
scrum was behind his net and
went
punched
all the way.
the floor. No,
No,
this
the
is
other
the
one.
one that started,
Yes,
punched
yes, you're right.
the Florida Panthers defenseman behind his net. Then Sergei Bobrovsky, I know this dude's name,
Yeah,
from the Florida Panthers, lost his shit and
said,
skated from his net all the way to the other end, and Jimmy Superfly Snuka thunder punched this motherfucker right off the bat, and it was on, and it
Goalie
was
fight.
great.
It was. That was all over the news, all over the highlights. I'm
Yep.
like, I hope Dave's got this. I mean, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Since 2013, they
Yeah.
went at it. Yeah.
Well, hey, our content's running low with the NFL. So again, next week I'm going to need the art of the fight, the rules. The
Oh,
the-
yeah,
the
you wanna
rules,
still
the
get into
all
that.
of the fight.
Yeah,
in
that was
hockey.
just a scrum, and then it
Yeah.
just turned
It
into
was.
a bigger
Yeah.
scrum.
He literally left his net and went all the way
Yeah,
down.
he was
the
like,
ice.
"No fucking way, pal! You're
Yeah,
hitting
it was
my defensive
Way
end."
cool, way cool. So, that's about all we've got.
Yeah,
We got to cover a few NFL games. So, we'll be back right after this.
yeah. After these messages,
After these words.
Today's episode is brought to you by 4th and Long Hot Sauce. It's bold, it's aggressive, and it hits harder than going for it on 4th and 12 from your own 30, or Ike Turner on a Saturday night. Anyways, side effects may include sweating, regret, and oily discharges during flatulence. 4th and Long Hot Sauce. No punts, no mercy. Don't be a bitch.
Welcome back. We took us a little break, had a drink, talk a little sports, decide what we're going to do with this next segment. And it's pretty easy. We're going to talk about the divisional playoff round.
yep.
We only got 4 games to cover
all
this week.
4.
All 4 of them.
That's a hefty schedule.
It was. There was a lot to take in there.
Yeah, there were some issues.
There were some issues, and it started on Saturday.
Before we get into that real quick,
Yes, sir.
I should have brought it up before we ended our last with all the other random
Hair.
big ass hair that like showed up in my eye view. Baseball news.
Oh, you got some baseball news?
Cody Bellinger,
Yeah.
30-year-old Cody Bellinger,
Okay.
went back to the Yankees on a 5-year deal. How much you think he got paid?
5-year deal.
30 years old.
So it'd be 35. 5 years. Baseball pays outrageous. So $100 million
$162 million
for 5 years.
for a 30-year-old that's been free agent floating for the last couple years.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's just, I like Cody. Thanks for coming to the Cubs, whatever. He's obviously a talented player, but 30 years old, landed a $162 million contract
For 5 years.
for 5 years. That's pretty
That's
crazy. To me.
outrageous.
That's crazy. That's the one thing that stuck out with me.
Baseball players make crazy money.
They do, because there is no salary cap.
Yeah.
And all those teams make a lot of money. So any of those teams that are basement dwellers, fans of those basement dweller teams, you need to blame ownership,
Oh, 100%.
because
They can-
all the money is there.
Yes. There's money to be made or had or spent on
Yeah,
any player
They just
you want.
refuse not to.
God, that's crazy.
But anyway, that I remember that when we were downstairs talking.
5 years, $160 million.
162.5
Golly. That's redamn
at
ridiculous.
30 years old.
Redamn ridiculous, Dave.
Yeah, never
Should've
mind his other contracts.
Should have been a baseball player.
Yeah, should have.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So-
Should have.
We had the divisional round of the NFL playoffs last weekend.
Yeah, we
had
did.
2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday.
Yep.
Getting ourselves ready for the big Hoosiers
Yeah.
on Monday night.
It was a definite feast of football.
It was good football.
Well,
Not 50%.
if you're a
we,
Hawks fan, it was good football.
we had 50% good football this weekend. We started out on Saturday with the Bills at Broncos. So we started divisional round weekend. We started with overtime. We ended with overtime.
Yes, yeah, we did. We
First
did.
game was
I
overtime.
forgot
Last
that.
game
I
was
forgot
overtime.
that one when I
Yep.
forgot the second one went to
So,
overtime.
We started with the Bills at the Broncos,
Yep.
30-33. This was probably one of the worst games you've seen Josh Allen play.
4 turnovers.
Yeah. And in the post-game press conference, he was crying. I let my team down.
Yeah.
And he had some open throws there to win the game. They're late. That one, was it Kincaid or Knox that he just threw way in front of him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When they had a lead.
But I mean, you got common sense. When you get a turnover in the NFL, you're either giving up 3 or 7 points.
Yes.
So that's just the way. That's the way the positive negative differential works. So let's pretend you gave up 4 turnovers, so that you just gave the other team 28 points at worst,
Yeah.
or you just gave them 12 points
I mean,
at best.
they-
but you still gave up points unless you stopped them. But it does. The turnover always
bite you in the ass.
mostly includes
You-
bad field position or points that you gave up.
Yes. And you cannot turn the ball over, especially in the playoffs.
No,
And Allen had what?
multiple times.
2 picks and 2 fumbles? Or was it 3 picks and 1 fumble? Something along them lines?
I can't remember exactly what it was.
But,
One of them was a strip.
the Brandon Cooks
Strip
one, which,
sack.
Yes.
No, a strip sack on
Oh,
Allen.
yes. Yeah.
I think it got ran back.
Yeah. What was your take on the Brandon on the Cooks interception?
Javon
reception
Williams, is that the guy that
stole it from Brandon
Yeah,
Cooks?
that was a catch?
It was a catch. Okay. We had the same thing.
But that ball, that ball never touched the ground.
No.
So in some referees' eyes or some rule books, he was down. His knee,
His whole ass
But-
was down.
yeah. So he was down, and then the defensive player rolled over the top of him and was able
Ball
to pull
went
the ball out. But in some instances, that should be awarded to the offensive player, because he had the ball first, already down by contact on the ground.
Yes, what comes into this is that football move. Well, you can't make a football move when
Right.
you're down by contact.
You already had
ground.
secure possession, all that. But either way, over the last few days, cooler heads have prevailed. It really was a pick because they both had arms on the ball.
They did, and Mike, obviously looking at during the game as it happened, I thought Buffalo was robbed, and I've watched it numerous times and listened to the pundits all talk about it on TV, and thought to myself, Brandon Cooks probably never had enough sole possession of it long enough.
Yeah, that's what it came, because the other guy's hand was still in.
Never touched the
ground. So
ground.
it was still basically a jump ball.
A live ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Cooks never really secured it. It was a 50-50 giver. Neither one of them had control of the football till after the defender took it away from him and got up.
The ball never hit the ground. Basically,
Yes.
Everybody's looking at Cooks' ass and is down,
but
you're not
really
looking at who has their hands on the ball at the same time.
He never had solid control of the football.
Right. So the turnover was already mid-happening when he was down.
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, it's a shame that it had to come down to that. And
yeah,
again,
but it didn't come down to that play.
No. That's
if
not
you're
the sole-
focused on that one play,
Absolutely.
that's not the reason the Buffalo lost that
That's
game.
what we've talked about when it comes to penalties.
What really killed the penalties at the end, the same guy gave up 54 yards in 2 plays when all you had to do was stop them. And this dude, number 24, I believe, one of the corners, went fucking nuclear.
Yep. Lost his shit. Yep.
And one of them was fucking at the ref.
Yeah.
So he already had a fucking holding or whatever, and then got pissed at the ref, and here's more yards, you motherfucker.
And
then he goes and give up. Yeah, and then he goes and fucking gives up a big fucking PI. 54 yards in 2 plays when all you had to do was fucking hold
Stop him.
Yeah, but this dude went nuclear. But at the same time, that same guy committed a penalty. Somebody else on the Bills committed fucking roughing the passer at the same exact time. 2 defensive. That's what killed you.
And
your defense failed. The one thing that the GM...
That's what you said. The Buffalo's defense let them down tremendously. When they had the shot,
they were sus all year long, and when it came down to actually let's fucking focus and do something about it, the defense has been a problem all year long.
It has been.
Became the problem.
They have been gashed in the run game numerous times this year.
And then they just lose their fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's literally the problem that's been the problem all year became the absolute problem at the very last drive.
And you lose that game, and you fire your coach and promote your general manager.
Which the general manager should have been fired because he's the one that built that defense. He's the one that gave Josh Allen no weapons until Brandon Cooks was signed almost a month ago.
And I wouldn't even call him a bona fide weapon. He caught some passes. He made some plays.
I mean, he's a good possession receiver.
Yeah,
he's been in the league for a long time.
He's not a number one. They have.
No, he's a number one at Buffalo.
Well, Khalil Shakir, whatever his name is.
Did he get hurt?
In that game, he might have. But the 2 games prior, playoff games, he had what? 12 targets, 12 receptions.
But that's a good slot. He's not a number one either.
You don't have a guy that you can count on.
You're not pulling coverage on anything.
No.
If one guy gets open, somebody just blew coverage. That's all there is to it.
The last couple days, they've been talking about, going into next year, trading off draft picks, all of the NFL is always the prime story on sports radio, on the television shows that you watch.
It's the biggest league in America.
It is. So it's always football. You got your moment for Indiana and winning the national championship. You got a lot of coverage there the last couple of days, but it still always goes back to the NFL because that's the number one.
Yeah, because we're coming up on fucking championship Sunday.
Yeah. So I heard a lot of talk the last 2 days about Buffalo's first round pick, wherever it may be, 28th, 27th, whatever, in that vicinity. Talking about the Bills, their first round pick, whoever it may be, where they're picking at, is not a player that's going to come in and change. They're not going to come in and make that team a contender. All right. Buffalo has got to still be in win now mode because the New England Patriots are taking over that division. So you still have to do something before it's too late. And at the last 2 days, all they've talked about is Buffalo should make a deal for A.J. Brown because he's miserable in Philly. He's a problem child, no different than Stephon Diggs. Diggs,
Right. You're gonna welcome that back.
but you take it for one. It's a win
Yeah,
now.
I mean, he'll be happy for a year.
But in that 1 year, if you get a run,
Yeah.
does it make sense?
You know you can get a run. You're gonna have to trade for something.
Get rid of your first round pick. Go grab you a number 1 receiver. Get Josh Allen a weapon because James Cook, they re-signed him this offseason.
And give that hell. The Colts should make that trade just to get into the first round.
Well, we have no first round pick at the Colts, but
you could trade something.
yeah, sure. But think about that.
But I don't give a fuck about the Colts either. So
from a Buffalo standpoint, that makes
they got to do something.
They said it and it made sense because obviously.
Well, you also got Ayuk is.
Oh yeah,
John Lynch officially said he's played his last down.
Yeah, but he's been hurt the last 3 years in a row.
I know, but if you can get him super cheap just off the waiver, at least give it a stab.
But
you need a threat.
It made sense to me for Buffalo to trade their first round pick to Philly because AJ Brown's his time I think is done there, but he's under contract. So, but if you can get a first round pick this year or this next season for AJ Brown, Philly gets a first round pick, 26, 27, 28, whatever it is, and Josh Allen gets a bona fide number 1 threat.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Puka was a 5th round pick.
Well, yeah, he was, but that's a diamond in the rough, man. You don't get that very often.
I'm just saying.
But they've got to get that. They've got to get Josh Allen some help. So, but
yeah, they do that.
Denver goes on.
Jared Cook is an amazing running back.
Awesome.
The running game was awesome all year long.
And their number 1 receivers were freaking Knox and Kincaid, 2 tight ends.
Yeah,
which,
2
don't
tight
get me
ends.
wrong, it's great to have a great tight
but
end.
That's all you got.
Yeah, those guys are your middle guys. Those aren't your deep threats. Those guys aren't taking the top.
The guys you're
fence.
sitting deep are possession receivers at best.
Yes, you don't have a guy that can go up and snag a ball like AJ Brown. So it would be beneficial for them to get somebody like that. But again, they lost,
and they're not drawing coverage.
Yeah, they lost. They promoted their GM that gave them the shitty team. And in the mix of all of this, and I still haven't heard the official word. I've heard stories all over the place. In this overtime win, Denver loses Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like, not even 10 minutes after that game is over, my phone.
Yeah, Schefter's like, Bo Nix out for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Needs surgery.
Fractured ankle, needs surgery. I was like, wait, is this a fucking joke?
I saw videos on like TikTok of Denver families, and one lady was recording it and tells her husband, and he's sitting there like, no fucking way. What do you?
Yeah.
And then
at the end of the game, he was laughing, smiling, walking, shaking hands.
So I've seen numerous reports, and I haven't seen an official report yet. But one of them said it happened on this, like the second to last play in overtime. One of them, the newest one I just saw today, was that he did it celebrating in the locker room.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Because he was laughing and smiling and right after the game, shaking hands.
I know.
If my ankle was fractured, that's the last fucking thing. Especially bad enough you need surgery.
You have the adrenaline high, obviously, that comes with
I
winning
understand,
and moving
but
to the
Jesus
championship
Christ,
game,
you know something hurts.
I know. Again, I don't think there's still an official
report. A bone
report.
is not a stubbed toe, brother.
I don't think there's still an official report of win or how or what.
It just happened. So, therefore, Broncos are not going to the
Jared
fucking.
Stidham gets a start in the AFC Championship.
They're not going
game.
to the fucking Super Bowl.
So yeah, that's a crazy story that's still developing.
That is crazy. Because my wife told me before I looked at my phone, I was like, "You shut the fuck up."
There's no way.
She's like, "No, Adam Schefter's report." I was like, "Hold on, I follow him."
Yeah.
He hasn't called me yet.
Shefty's got news. We know. I mean, Shefty calls us first, at least on usually on Wednesday afternoons, lets us know the newest news.
He gives us a lowdown.
Yeah.
You guys might have missed this one.
So, yeah, I mean, what a crazy turn of events with how that game, again, a great overtime game. Broncos win. And
I knew the Bills
didn't
have it in them. Well, they might have had the spirit in them, but physically the team was not going to compete.
I mean, you guys know I'm a
they would have made it to the Super Bowl, and the Seahawks would have fucking crushed.
Well, that's going to be interesting. So, Bo Nix, we lose Bo Nix. Denver makes it through. That was the first game of divisional weekend.
Yeah, that's just the first game.
Yeah, and then we had Saturday night. Well, Saturday night was an ass whooping. There was nothing to this game other than the Seahawks' domination.
Yeah, well, they lost Charbonnet. He went down with an ACL.
But Darnold didn't have to do shit. I think he threw the one touchdown to Smith and Jigba. Walker had 3 rushing touchdowns. Darnold didn't have to do shit because the defense was on point, and the running game was on point. San Francisco, just too many injuries. It caught up to them in this game. And that Seattle team is legit.
Your luck runs out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seattle, man, they look good.
Yeah.
They're pretty fucking solid.
There's not a lot to talk about that game. San Francisco got rolled.
Yeah. I expected that, honestly.
Now we hit Sunday.
Yeah.
First game, Texans at the Patriots. And boys, did CJ Stroud have a shit game.
Dude,
in the biggest moment, that dude crumbled.
Dude, the New England was throwing shit at him. He was seeing ghosts, dude. He didn't know what to do.
No.
He was basically closing his eyes and throwing in a general direction.
4 picks in the first half.
Yep. That they got in that kid's head.
They did. I have never seen, I mean, in all the years we've watched football, I have never seen a complete shutdown or lack of
all those looks they were getting. They mind fucked that kid.
They did. He was
right there in front of God and everybody.
I mean, everybody on the panels, all the geniuses that watch football and don't run a team or coaching. They should have pulled this guy at halftime and at least give him a couple series to get right. But man, he was a mess.
Yeah, they fucked with him bad.
I mean,
but their defense played good to try and keep him.
They did, but
try is a good word.
Yeah,
but
and that Houston defense was on the verge of something great, an amazing season.
They were kind of my dark horse to make it to the Super Bowl, but boy, New England.
And I don't think that New England did anything fantastic on offense, but defensively, yeah. I mean, they just they killed CJ Stroud.
Yeah, they mind fucked that kid.
So New England moving on.
Yeah.
Once again, the fucking Patriots might be back.
16th year in a row we've had fucking Patriots or Chiefs
in the AFC Championship game.
Yep.
Now we still got 1 week left. It's not sold yet, but it's a Jared Stidham-led Broncos offense.
I know, but they're still in the AFC Championship game.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah, 15 or 16 seasons that New England or Kansas City have been in the AFC Championship game. Dominance.
Gay.
Ridiculous.
Stupid.
And then we finished.
I'm really glad New England's good again.
And then we finished divisional weekend with another overtime
game. This was one I was pretty excited for.
Rams and Bears was a great game.
It was a great game.
Now,
it was opposite of what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought,
but it still turned out.
I thought that game was going to be the shootout of the weekend, and that was the defensive game.
Yeah, it was.
But look, what Caleb Williams did, that fourth down.
Oh, he did great. That fucking dime he fucking threw
to Komet in the end zone.
Wow.
Fourth and 8.
Everybody's like, how could the Rams let him get behind them like that?
He ran back 40 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Is the Rams had no idea Caleb Williams could make a throw like that.
Yes.
They're like, this guy is the least of our problems.
Yeah, that dude ran 40 yards backwards.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is already going towards our end zone.
Yeah.
And one of their tight ends is parking in the corner over here.
Unreal,
fuck this
dude.
Guy.
Unfucking real.
Oh, it was a fucking dime,
and
dude.
that sends that game to overtime.
Yep.
That's got it. I mean, look,
that was a fucking dime.
We have given Caleb Williams a lot of credit the last couple months. After last year, we destroyed him. We football Jesus.
Yeah,
the media did that.
Deemed him, so we just jumped on it. Aha! Look at football Jesus.
Yeah. But he has had an amazing, and Ben Johnson, to his credit, has turned that team around tenfold. But that play was one of the best plays we've seen.
It was an amazing play.
NFL this year.
Yeah,
it was absolutely amazing.
You know what would have won that game for him?
What's that?
They took the fucking 3.
That was that play though.
Nope.
No, you were texting me. You on our group message. I go back timestamp that motherfucker.
You can if you want. There's a different play. They should have taken the fucking 3.
Okay. Might be right.
Before that miracle even fucking was even part of the equation.
Yeah.
So if that miracle happened and they still got that 3, they'd have been up.
We are really hard on leaving points on the field
in the playoffs. And I mean, come on, there's no way in hell.
Yeah.
Middle of the season, you want to fucking take shots. You want to run plays. You want to test this trick play out, see if it fucking works.
When you're in the mix, you're still in playoff contention. Yeah.
What, even if you just want to test it out, whatever.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, the least amount of fuck ups you could do is better for your team.
Yeah. I mean,
they left 3 on the field. The Bears would have won that game.
The Bears,
if everything
happened
exactly like it did after that.
So that play gives the Bears the tie. We go into overtime. Bears win the toss, defer. They stop the Rams. All right, Chicago's got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Caleb threw the pick, finished it all out. After the amazing play he made to get him to overtime, threw that pick to wrap it up. So that was a great, that was an awesome game to finish up divisional round weekend.
Totally. I was expecting that one to be the highest scoring game of the weekend.
Me too. Yeah, I thought that was
but it actually turned into a nice defensive
game. And I mean, you said it earlier.
Not boring defensive either. It was shit was happening.
Yeah. Puka Nacua is a bona fide fucking stud. Can you remember the last time you saw a receiver this dominant and this awesome?
Cooper Kupp
with Stafford.
Megatron.
It's been a while.
But Matthew Stafford, though.
Yes, he's the common denominator.
Stafford has made 3 receivers, has given 3 wide receivers the greatest season a wide receiver has ever seen. First, it was Megatron, which I don't even remember his real name. Calvin Johnson. And then Cooper Kupp.
Yep, triple crown winner.
And now Puka.
Yep. Yeah, Stafford's the common denominator there.
Yeah.
Which he should win an MVP this year.
Matthew Mafford.
Yep. So
he should, yeah.
That's our wrap of the divisional round. We've got our little segment to do here, which is not the shitty quarterback anymore.
It is still.
Oh, it's still shitty?
Because we had enough quarterbacks to fill the list.
We got 4 of them?
5.
4 quarterbacks. Oh, wait.
8 of them played, bro.
4 games, 8 quarterbacks. My bad.
Greenwood math.
Yeah, Greenwood math. It's time for. Wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm fucking it all up. Cue the music, motherfuckers. Tell them, Dave. Cue the goddamn music.
Cue the music. It's our favorite time. Everyone laugh, clap, and cheer. The shittiest quarterback finally here. The shittiest quarterback of the week. The shittiest quarterback of the week. Yeah. All right, bitches, we're back.
Yeah,
hope you enjoyed that banger. Wrote it all myself.
It's time for what? What is it, Dave?
It's time for the shittiest quarterback of the week.
Come on,
divisional round, baby. All right. Number 5, Mr. Broke Ass Ankle himself. 279, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Starting the week, 87.1.
87 points. That's a pretty high start.
Pretty high.
It's happening to get in the divisional round.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, Stafford Mafford at 258 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks, dropping a little bit, 67.4.
It's a pretty big dip.
Yep. Number 3, we just talked about him a whole bunch. Caleb Williams sitting at 257, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, 59.3.
3 picks will get you. 3 picks will get you.
Yeah. There's a stat. If you just throw it in the fucking ground,
yep, so you do better.
You can get 39 something.
That's right.
Anyway, number 2, Brock get my ass whooped Purdy.
Get destroyed, Purdy.
Yeah, 140 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. 54.6. We're dropping a little bit.
Yeah.
Now we got
the
one that was seeing ghosts all fucking game.
Shiniest turd.
Mind fucked out of his fucking brain.
Completely
wanted
destroyed.
to go home and cry. Mr. C.J. Stroud threw for 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions.
4 in the first half.
Just get it out of your system, kid.
Yeah.
What do you think you got?
What was Purdy?
Purdy's sitting at 54.6.
So C.J. Stroud is at a 39.7.
I told you, if you threw it into the ground, every fucking play, you get 39.
Okay.
He's sitting at a 28 even Steven. So he goes home with the trophy.
What an award.
Not the one that he wanted.
CJ, you got one.
Yeah. And
unfortunately,
boy, you got mind fucked. I'll tell you that much.
That New England
and we all saw it.
Got you.
They got you. They got you. Bro.
They got him.
So watch a lot of film in the off season.
Yeah.
But while you're doing that, hold your shiny trophy of the shittiest quarterback of the week.
Way to go,
for the
CJ
divisional
Stroud.
round. You are the last shittiest quarterback winner of our year as well, too.
That's right. Because next week,
I don't have enough quarterbacks to make a shitty list next week. So
well,
next
we do have
week,
4 quarterbacks next week.
We do.
2 games,
but it's going to be the greatest quarterback of the week.
That's right. Cue the music.
Yep, cue it. It's our favorite time.
Welcome back. It's time to pick some games, and we've only got 2 left. So we're going to see how we did last week there, Dave. And as always, thank you to Mr. Bradley Damron for keeping track of this stuff for us.
Statistician.
The statistician. I think we're going to ask Brad to join us next week. So when you hear this episode tomorrow, Brad, we'd like you to join us next week for the show, wrapping up, getting down to the end of the season. But let's see how we did. So in division week, Dave was 3-1. Good job, Dave.
I don't know which one I missed.
I don't either. But you know what? I was 3-1 also.
Yeah.
And then we picked a couple different games. So
I think we split one.
we split one. That's probably, we split 2, I'd imagine.
Probably.
So
I don't know what one I missed.
Dave and I both went 3-1 last week. So for the playoffs.
I probably ended up with the Texans.
Yeah, and I think I picked Seattle. I may pick San Francisco and you pick Seattle. So
Either way.
for the playoffs, currently, Dave is 7-3. I am 8-2 in the playoffs. And that's where we stand currently. With 2 games left to pick. We got 2 games to pick.
Only
this week.
2 left, man. Championship
one
Sunday.
big game to pick after that. So
Yeah, 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, got a little break there. So we've got.
We don't have a break.
We don't. We'll be here for you weekly. But it's championship
We'll
Sunday.
break down the Pro Bowl.
That's right. That's right. The flag football game, the skills competition.
I used to love that shit.
I did too.
honestly did.
Yeah. The last few years hasn't
I don't
been
know if
nearly as fun.
Oh, last year was pretty fun. The obstacle course. Remember
It was.
that?
Yes.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. That just popped in my head.
Yep.
And then dodgeball.
Dodgeball's always a good
Yeah.
time. Championship Sunday, Dave.
Yep.
It's time.
Who's
to the
first,
nitty-gritty.
AFC or NFC?
The first up on Sunday at 3:00, we got the Patriots at the Broncos.
I knew it would be at the Broncos.
At the
so
Broncos.
That's basically a
Yeah.
West Coast
Yeah,
game.
it's in Mile High. Well, hell, the other 2 games are both West Coast teams. So,
Well, I mean, but usually they
Further
do
west.
an East Coast.
well, we have Mountain Time for Denver
yeah.
and Pacific
But
Time.
I'm just saying, usually there's East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah. But we've got the Patriots going to Denver.
Yep. Since
To play the
Denver's the number 1
Broncos.
seed with Jarrett Stidham.
Jared Stidham's getting his first start since, hey, I ain't thrown a pass in like 3
You know
years.
the Patriots drafted him into the league?
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not do my research on that, Dave.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you also do your research that Sean versus Mike and Sean versus Mike are the 2 coaches
Mike-
on each?
Mike Vrabel and
Sean
Sean
Payton,
Payton, yeah. And
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay and Mike McDonald.
Yep.
Look at that shit. Go figure.
It's the Sean and Mike show.
It's the Sean and Mike
Hey!
show on Championship Sunday.
Yeah,
Check that shit out. That's going to be a trivia question in about 20 years.
maybe.
It might be.
I might quiz you again at the end of the show and see if you
I'll
remember.
probably forget by then. But first up, we got the Patriots at the Broncos, Dave.
Yep.
What do you
Patriots. That's fuck Patriots, man.
think? I'm going to take the Patriots here, too.
Pending a fucking miracle.
The Denver defense in Mile High. I think this game's going to be closer
The defense
than
is
expected.
going to have to win the game.
Yes. I'm going to have a little fun with this when we get to the bets. But I'm going to take
All
the
right.
Patriots to win the game.
I'm going to take the Patriots to win the fucking game.
And then on Sunday evening, we got our NFC matchup, our NFC championship game, the Rams at the Seahawks. They're 1-1 on the season. They played each other twice.
Their third matchup
Their
coming
third
up,
matchup.
kids.
But
It's
it's-
hard to beat a team twice,
It's in
especially
Seattle.
when you see a motherfucker 3 times.
It's at Lumen Field.
Mm-hmm. Where the
Home of
12th,
the 12th
man,
man.
the 12th man is a real deal.
It is.
Everybody wearing Hawk hands
Yep.
and shit.
I'm taking fucking Staffy Mathard.
All right. The MVP.
MVP, baby.
You taking the MVP?
Yep. Hey, look. Darnold didn't have to do much in that last game.
No,
Because-
he didn't.
Because
There's a
San
reason
Francisco
why.
sucked. He didn't have to do shit. Matthew Stafford's going to pull this motherfucker out.
I am a huge Staffy Mathard fan, so I am going to go with you, and I am pulling
For the Rams.
for the Rams.
All right, so we're both on the Rams in this one.
Even though if the Rams lose and the Seahawks win, I think the Seahawks are winning this fucking Super Bowl.
I agree. I think whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, whoever
I will go. I'll definitely
because,
go with that.
because the Rams or the Seahawks in my
NFC,
opinion,
I've
can
said
beat-
all year long,
can beat the
NFC is
Patriots or the Broncos.
both of these teams would mop up the AFC. team.
We've talked about it for probably a month or two.
Yeah,
That Super Bowl winner is going to be one of these NFC teams.
Yeah, and they're both going to be out of the same division.
Yeah, the NFC.
One of whoever wins that NFC Championship game is winning the Super Bowl.
Is definitely the favorite.
Mark it down right now. Bonafide bets with Dave.
Bonafide bets with Dave.
I'm betting a whole nickel on it.
The NFC
It's
is
a
winning
hard.
the Super Bowl.
It's not an old nickel. It's one of them new refurbished celebration nickels.
Yeah. Dave, you heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
The NFC is winning the Super Bowl.
And I'll give you a cigarette and a beer too. I'll throw that in there.
So yes, but yeah, I like the Rams to win this one.
And if you're against me, I might even let you come over and play Double Dragon.
So there you go, folks. We're both on the Rams.
Yeah.
We're both on the Patriots.
Yep. NFC's winning that Super Bowl.
Did I pick the Patriots?
You picked the Patriots.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just like the.
So we're either going to go 0-2 or 2-0.
We could go 1-1.
There's no way. We both picked the same teams.
Oh yeah, we did both pick. Yeah, never mind.
Greenwood math.
It strikes again.
Yeah. So did you know that Sean versus Mike and Sean
No
versus
fucking
Mike
way.
is
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Sean Payton.
Uh-huh.
Mike Vrabel.
Uh-huh.
Sean McVay. Mike McDonald. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yep.
All right. So that's
Mike
our
McDonald from the Doobie Brothers, believe it or not.
Yeah.
His second career is
That's right.
head coach in the NFL.
Time to make some bets, Dave.
Hey, you make the bet. I already threw down the biggest one. I bet a
Dave put one on
nickel,
lock.
a beer, and a cigarette, and let you come play
Dave put
Double
one on
Dragon
lock.
with me. So that's my lock. So let's hit him with Bonafide bets with Josh.
I've only got 2 bets for you this week, guys.
Championship Sunday edition.
That's right. Championship Sunday this weekend. So last week on my bets, let's see here. 5-3 last week. No, wait, that's wrong.
I think you're reading that wrong.
I read that wrong. I was 2-2 last week.
Those weren't even the right numbers that he just threw out there first.
I know. I was 2-2 last week. No lock, no bonus bet. My bonus bet was IU minus the 8.5. They didn't win by 8.5. They didn't cover. But I was 2-2, no lock, no bonus bet. Puts me in the playoffs, 5-3 on my bets, and 1-1 on my lock/bonus. So I got 2 games to pick this week. 2. I get 2. I'm going to take the Denver Broncos plus 5.5. I picked the Patriots to win this game, but Denver covers. New England wins by 3. Okay.
You think it's going to be that close?
I do, because the Denver defense, they're holding them in. Stidham's going to do just enough to keep it close. And then I like the Rams plus 2.5 against Seattle in Seattle.
All right.
So the Rams are my lock this week because I've only got 2.
Lock it fucking down.
Lock it in on Staff U Mathard, baby.
Put your bike lock on that shit.
Yeah, lock it in on Staff U Mathard at plus 2.5 the Rams. That's my 2 picks this week, guys. That's all I got. I do have, so my buddy Josh, my Louder Than Life pal that I met, that gave us a nice little Christmas video this year.
From Ohio?
From Ohio, yep. He texted me the other day with some trivia stuff like Rod did. Rod, I hope you got your shirt. I believe I got the email that it was delivered. So
oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so Rod
send us a video or a pic or whatever
for throwing something out
so
there.
So we can celebrate you.
Yeah, for throwing something out there for us. He got himself a shirt. We've been telling you guys all year.
It's easy.
You give us something there. We'll send you a little prize, little gift for,
we spread
being
swag
involved.
like creamy peanut butter, baby.
Let me find my messages here because Josh sent me something that's pretty good. He tried to hit me on one. I'm like, no, I know that one. But here you go. Josh, you got a shirt coming your way for this one.
Oh.
Yep, because I dug it. I was going to wait to put it on the show, and then I'll post it on the socials. But who was the first college football head coach to become the president of a college university?
Oh, fuck. I have no idea.
Woodrow Wilson.
Wasn't he a president?
Yes.
So he became...
I'm sorry, not president of a president.
Of a university?
Yeah. Wait, was he a college?
Ask the fucking question.
I fucked it up. Never mind. I'm still going to send you a shirt, Josh, because I fucked it up. But that's it. See?
No.
I know. I look.
Time out.
Hang on.
What's to become president of a university or president?
President, I believe, right?
Of the United fucking States.
President of the United States, not of a university.
Okay.
Yes.
So that would be Woodrow Wilson.
Yes.
President Woodrow Wilson. Yes.
First college football head coach.
But why the fuck would I know?
He was a college football head coach before he was a president.
Okay, I'm down with that. That's a good trivia question, but he fucked up the delivery.
I fucked it all up. I fucked the delivery up.
Who the fuck would care who became president of a university?
Yeah, a president of the United States.
Yeah.
Woodrow Wilson.
If it was president of a university and that was a trivia question, no, you do not get a shirt.
Yes, but who was a college football coach to become president?
And what year was that?
I don't know, dude. I didn't research this enough.
Jesus. I hope Josh,
yes.
Yeah.
Josh, you should have given me more information for this. I ruined it.
He fucked it up, but you're getting a shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I like you, because he likes you. And
yeah, I fucked that one all up.
Man.
Didn't I?
I
did. Rod came heavy and hard.
I came heavy and hard.
He gave a good delivery on it.
Blew me off my sneakers.
Got us on that one, and I ruined that one. But oh well, you're still getting a shirt coming your way, Josh.
You want to try it again? We edit it back out?
No, fuck it.
I'll just leave the raw.
You gotta have the dumbest
yeah, you gotta have the raw dog
Yep.
fucking fuck up a clam
That's
shit in there.
it. So I think that concludes this week's episode. Again, our content's getting a little shorter with the NFL season coming down to an end, which is
so
sad.
I can extend hockey a lot longer. I will have the whiteboard out here and I will explain rules.
The art of the fight. I need the background of the
All
fight.
right, I'll give you the art of the fight. I will save that actually for bye week between championship Sunday and the Super Bowl.
Okay. Next week, like I said, we'd like to bring Brad in. Brad's been a key factor for us for the entire time of the podcast. He's helped us doing all the research.
That'll actually be next week.
Well, Brad, it is the bye week.
The bye week. Yeah, because the game is Sunday.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Brad.
No, we have another Wednesday before the Super Bowl. So yes, it'll be the Wednesday before our next show before the Super Bowl. Gotcha. I will get the art of the fight
next week
because I'm going to have to do some research.
Because next week we will recap divisional weekend.
Yep, correct. See, I had a fuck up right there.
Yeah, you not nearly as bad as mine. But next week we will recap divisional weekend, make our Super Bowl picks.
But I will deep dive. I will deep dive into the 1900s and all that.
Yeah, just the art of the fight, the hidden rules, what it is, when it started, how it became to be, why the refs let them do it, all that good shit. So, but like I said, get Brad to join us next week. Again, he's been an integral part of the show for us for the entire time we've done it. Keep track of the stats for us. So, and he's got a few smart things to say on occasion about racing and stuff. Get Dave all excited about the art of racing these days.
Yeah, it gives me little baby boners.
That's right. So, Brad, join us next week. You guys get to see some Brad Damron. You guys heard him here last year, but you ain't seen the old Bradley yet. So,
yeah, the 500 show.
Oh, that's right. He was on our 500 show last year. Ah, damn. I ain't had that much to drink, I swear.
Dude, your memory is as long as my dick.
Fucking up like Channel 4, dude.
Yeah. And many more.
The socials, guys, jump up there. Follow, like, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat. I don't know. Where else are we? Is that it? Is that all of them?
Did you say Twitter?
Twitter. I do have a Twitter.
X.
Yeah, got the YouTube channel.
Yep. Get on our website, wrongcallsportscast.com.
TheWrongCallSportsCast.com.
Gives you the links to Dubby, which you need for energy. Enter the wrong call, get you 10% off your purchase. And if you liked the s'mores flavor, the only energy drink that was ever made that you use milk instead of water or whatever the hell else, they are vaulting that flavor. So it is no longer available. They have like a pallet left. So get it while you can if you like that flavor. But Dubby's good shit. Gets you some cool shakers. You guys are actually doing good on my petition for you
following on the Spotify
to get on to Spotify, start your free account, follow, like, subscribe to the show.
Absolutely.
It's free. You've done a good job. I like what you're doing.
Way to go,
I like
folks.
what you're doing. Believe it or not, we have a new camera right now. So
the
you
clarity's
keep
a little
doing
better. We're going to fix the light
what you're
issues.
doing.
Dave likes hanging out in the dark over here.
I am a cave bat. Yeah, I'm a cave dweller because I'm a video game, sports watching, beer drinking, cigarette smoking cave dweller. Man, if I could go back to those 80s arcades.
Oh, yeah, the dark with neon lights.
And ashtrays hanging off the fuck
on the side.
And I was
we were
old enough to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That would even make it even better. Either way, but yeah, so that's my lifestyle and my choice. My life, my choice.
My lifestyle
So yeah,
determines my death style.
yeah, it does. But sadly, it won't be in an arcade. That's why I build my own. Yeah, so good job on liking and subscribing. Please keep that up. And you got anything else to add?
Yeah, get that. Hey, Dubby.gg in the promo code, 3 words, the wrong call, get you 10% discount on all the energy and hydration drinks you want. Like you said, they got great shakers. They got great flavors. Make sure you go grab you some. Don't forget the store, guys. We're adding some new stuff. I got an idea for a new shirt, which is going to come hopefully here in the next week or two. So on our website, down at the bottom, there's a link for the shop. We have the koozies. We have hats, sweatshirts, T-shirts, wine cooler things and shit. So lots of stuff. Guys, go out and support us. Grab that. Like I said, we got the new camera. Hopefully it looks a little better, a little clearer. We get a light issues figured out, so you see Dave's pretty face over here. But yeah, you helping us helps us put out a better product. So keep it up. Like you said, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. It helps. And yeah, that's about all I got, bub.
Yeah. All right. Well, toast to you motherfuckers. Thanks for making the right call and listening to the wrong call.
Absolutely, Dave.
We all love you.
You kicked ass, brother.
You kicked more ass, buddy.
We will see you guys next week. Wrap up the divisional round. I'm sorry.
We just wrapped up.
Championship round.
It's Championship Sunday.
Championship Sunday. You
Who's
guys
going
enjoy.
to the big dance?
We'll see you guys next week.
Love you.